Hey guys, so are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a collective love reading for this upcoming weekend as part of the Weekend Romance Love is in the Air series. So as this is a collective reading, there will be no timestamps for the zodiac signs, but when I call out the zodiac signs, they may resonate with your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, if you happen to know theirs. So this is a general reading with the messages. Only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So we're using the Modern Witch Tarot today for this reading. Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for the collective? What do they need to know in regards to love? What are the surrounding energies in regards to love for this upcoming weekend, please and thank you. Oh, wow, okay. I just heard Ish is going down. Ish is going down. Okay. Right, we have the Three of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. Ish is going down with the Tower. Look at that. Now, I'm not quite sure whether I'm getting something positive or negative to do with this Ish that's coming down, okay? Like, it's getting real, I just heard. Aries Scorpio energy. Wow, King of Cups, strong water coming through, and the Six of Wands. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. So this is good-ish. This is good-ish that is going down, okay? Wow. So this is a turn up for the books. There may actually be somebody that surprisingly turns up, whether that's actually physically, or whether that's through like communication, through a message of sorts. There is somebody that's showing up here, showing up and showing out. Okay, now this could be somebody that's coming back around in your life, and you know you've wanted things to work out with a particular person, like a reunion of sorts. Or this could be somebody new that's stepping out on the scene, that's going to kind of showcase their interest in you if you don't know of this person. Or it could be like a new love energy whereby you do already know of someone, but you may have not kind of taken it there romantically. Yeah, and there could be a potential confession here of feelings, or somebody showcasing that they are genuinely serious about having movement in regards to this. There could be like a reaching out because of wanting to get together, wanting to meet up, maybe wanting to catch up, maybe taking you out on a date, or maybe you're feeling inclined to reach out to someone and ask them out on a date or express your feelings. But obviously, you know, take this however it resonates, but there is something that's being orchestrated right now behind the scenes that you're not necessarily aware of, and you don't see this coming. You don't expect of this. You've anticipated that something is going to change quite dramatically in regards to your love life, but I feel like you haven't had much evidence to showcase that this is quite plausible, because potentially you may not even be putting yourself out there or communicating to anybody right now, or to a particular person in regards to love. So when this actually does happen, you're going to be taken back by it, because I feel like you're predominantly focusing on other areas of your life in regards to your career, your business, your health, maybe other connections that you've got in regards to your life here. So that could be to do with friends or to do with family or what have you. There may be even something that you're potentially celebrating this weekend that hasn't got anything to do with this person. And then they message you whilst you're kind of very much like heavily involved elsewhere, and you just don't see it. This is definitely a turn up for the books, but I'm getting really positive energy. There may even be like an apology coming through, okay, from someone. There may even be an apology from someone. Now, obviously, take it as it resonates. This apology obviously is with somebody that, if you have previous history with, you may have not even taken it romantically with this person, but they could be just reaching out to test the waters, to see, you know, if you're open to the idea of communicating with them, taking things slowly. But what is going on here, please and thank you for the collective? Yeah, you don't see this coming. Two of Swords. You're none the wiser to do with this. Okay? You're none the wiser to deal with this. Now, interestingly enough, I know that this is a weekend reading, but I do believe that on Monday we have the new moon in Gemini and we have the air sign energy coming here with that new moon. So there could be a new cycle to do with your love life as we're getting like closer to the new week, and in the new week, like next week. I'm getting that message. Three of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, look at all this air sign energy. Somebody really wants to talk. Somebody wants to heal of a situation. I'm hearing taking accountability, taking responsibility for their part to play, especially if they made a decision not to make a decision, and this really could have hurt because you may have felt like you've been sitting on the fence, wondering. You may have not really received much closure to do with this. Yeah, with the Four of Wands, the 1111 card, this could be to do with a high-level soulmate, past life connection, or a twin flame energy. It's like you've been anticipating that something's about to happen, that there will be a conversation, that there will be movement in regards to this, but potentially you may have even let go of the idea or the expectation of this now coming through. And now it's like they're here. I don't know why I just got they're here. Yeah, you've been waiting to see to a certain degree here whether your ships are going to come in, whether there is going to be a new beginning. But something is getting created right now behind the scenes. I feel like you and somebody definitely needed this time, this space, this distance between the two of you. As I say, that Ace of Swords. This is a light bulb moment. Somebody has had an epiphany, basically. It's like they've awakened to something that happened before in the past. Maybe they didn't potentially see what they did wrong in the past, and now they see it, and it's like they could be experiencing certain things here that have made them realize how you potentially may have felt about a previous scenario between your interaction or lack of interaction with each other. And now it's like it's at the forefront of their mind, and now they can't think of anything else other than this. And so therefore it's like they've been trying to figure out a way on how to make their way to you. Maybe they had this revelation very, very recently and they feel the sense of urgency, or they've known about this for a little while, but they've been trying to plot and plan how to close the gap between the two of you and to speak up. But somebody has definitely been holding back on their truth of how they feel in regards to you in a situation. And I'm hearing that they don't want to hold back anymore. Yeah, with the star, Aquarius energy, there is a wish fulfillment taking place. Somebody is coming through to heal of a scenario between you and them, because there was obviously gross misunderstandings, or there had been blocked communication between the two of you, or there had been a sense of, you know, walking away at some point. But this person is realizing that their feelings are not going away, that they want to give to this, and that there would be a wish fulfillment if you guys can kind of come to an understanding as to why things turned out the way that they did, because it's weighing heavy on someone with the Ten of Wands. I feel like this whole scenario has been weighing heavy on you as well, very much so. But I feel like you've got to the point where you've actually like offloaded a lot of the kind of stress to do with carrying of this particular situation. I feel like you've just kind of surrendered to the process. You've trusted the process. You've continued to have faith in the process, belief in the process, that even if certain things don't make sense there's still some sort of underlying energy going on here in order to bring about a coming together with this person. Okay. But this person, I feel like they've received signs and synchronicities that it's getting to be time to make their way to you to heal this. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Fool. Yeah, this person is realizing they're wanting a new beginning with you. They're wanting everything like a fresh slate with you. I'm getting also the energy of like somebody coming in and like reintroducing themselves as if like they've never met before, right? But obviously you know of them. But I'm getting like somebody is showing up in a completely different way compared to how they did before. This person has been feeling pretty out of it with whatever they've got going on in their day-to-day life. This person is missing you, okay? They're missing you. I'm hearing light of my life, 1212 on the timer. So somebody is recognizing they haven't got that light in their life, or their life just doesn't feel like how they're wanting it to feel, because they're recognizing that you're not in it. You're not physically in it. So they're wanting to manifest a situation here where you're actually present with this person, okay? Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio. What else is going on here? Wow, that just flew out and landed on top of the Fool. Magician. Yeah, this person is trying to manifest a coming together with you, okay? And communication. You've manifested communication from this person. They're getting ready to reach out with that Page of Wands, okay? They're getting ready to reach out. Yeah, Knight of Cups. All you wanted was this person to come through in an energy whereby they were in a position and place to showcase their emotional vulnerability, and that they genuinely wanted more with you, because you've always knew deep down intuitively that they have as well. And it's been difficult here with the Ten of Swords because you've been potentially questioning a lot of things here. But this person I'm hearing wants to make up for whatever happened in the past, or they want to do whatever they can. I'm hearing for the rest of their life to make it up to you. I'm hearing the pain that they caused, because they know that you have suffered. They know that you have been in pain. They know that you have actually been very hurt by this whole scenario from them holding back here with the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like they're starting to get a grip, like in understanding as to how you must have felt, whereas before they may have not necessarily understood it. Like it didn't make logical sense for them, especially if you communicated how you felt towards them and you hadn't even been around each other that much. Yeah, wow, look at this. The Emperor and the Four of Wands, 1111 card, and then Aries, Divine Masculine. So there is potentially somebody's Divine Masculine who's closing the gap, who's taking steps here, sorting out their life in order to bring together a connection, okay, to give to you, Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing they want to be in the fold of your life, like they want to be in the know, they want to be around you, they want to get together. Look at that Three of Cups. This person and yourself like have a very like different connection from any other connections that you've previously had, okay? I feel like there's a lot of love and loyalty and care here and a lot of respect here, but there has definitely been a few issues, right? But look at that, the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. So it's getting to be divine timing that this person is showing up. And look, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. We're in Gemini season now. Happy birthday, Gemini. Okay. So there's something about this Gemini season. And look, we have Temperance right next door to it. Sagittarius energy. Gemini and Sagittarius are sister signs. Okay. So Gemini, Sagittarius placements could be important here. But also, I'm even though I'm not picking up, seeing the moon card, right? There's something about this moon, new moon in Gemini, and maybe a full moon in Sagittarius, which is quite pivotal for this potential connection as well, or just in your love life in general, where after a long period of time of not much seeming like it's happening, is starting to move and take place for, look at this, divine feminine energy with the Empress, Taurus Libra. So whether this is somebody coming back around or you have the option of somebody new, okay, there is now all systems go to do with your love life, and it's slowly but surely kind of creeping up behind you, I'm hearing, because you're not expecting it. It's like you're going to be getting a lot of attention, right? Some of it may be unwanted or undesired attention, but you're going to be getting attention. Okay, yeah, Five of Pentacles. You may have to put a few people out in the cold, I'm hearing, especially if they're showcasing that they're wanting more with you, but you don't quite feel the same. Okay, I'm hearing you're not settling for less, and you're not going to be opening yourself up to casual connections just for the sake of it. I'm hearing you've gone through too much to do of that, so you're cutting kind of connections here with the Page of Swords. You're just not kind of entertaining just something more fun here with the Ace of Wands, right? You're not. Unless there's a deeper connection, or it leads to something deeper, then you're not interested, okay? Page of Wands and the Sun. I feel like you're serious about a connection that has longevity, right? A connection that's genuinely going to fulfill you, not just, intimately, but in lots of other ways as well. Something that's going to completely transform your life here with the Death card. And there is going to be a transformation in your love life. Scorpio energy, and then the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I feel like, especially if you've been on your own, like single, independent for a long time, that's coming to an end. That's coming to a close. There's somebody getting ready to come in and to showcase, look, that they want to be there for you, that they want to maybe take care of you, they want to protect you or provide for you. Okay, you're not seeing this coming. But you're glowing right now. You have a lot of eyes on you, I'm hearing. You could be somebody that's had a glow up recently. Strength card, Leo energy. Yeah, you're very magnetic at this time. Lots of people are interested. But I feel like you're being very selective with your energy. Okay? Yeah. Very selective with that Temperance coming through and the High Priestess. Absolutely. Another indicator to do with this moon coming through. So maybe double Leo here. So maybe Leo moon, Sagittarius moon, Aquarius moon, Cancer, Pisces moon, Aries moon. Could be significant for you or someone. Maybe even Scorpio and Pisces moon, Cancer moon. Maybe for you or for your love interest. Or maybe even all of these are sun placements. We have Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio as well. What else? What else is coming through? Yeah, somebody's definitely coming in to test the waters, whether you know of this person or not. With the King of Cups, as I go to say that, we just saw the Queen of Cups and now we have the King of Cups. And we've had the Emperor and the Empress come through very close together as well. So I'm getting a very high level soulmate, past life connection, twin flame energy here. Okay. This is genuinely really beautiful. With the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I mean, are you kidding me? What on earth? There may be somebody that's confessing that they've liked you a lot more than that they've ever let on, with the truth here with the Ace of Swords, or they're opening up to tell you that they love you, that they've always loved you, with the Queen of Cups as I go to shuffle the cards. Look at this. I feel like you're not in direct communication or contact with this person at this time. Like you both have supposedly, from the look of things, like you've got your backs facing each other. Okay, you're not communicating or communicating much at this time. You're not building on anything right now, or getting together or working together. I feel like you guys are very much just focusing on your own things in your lives here. But there's definitely somebody here who is wanting to kind of dip their toe in and find out where you're at, because somebody is becoming a lot more sure, or they are very sure on what it is that they want with you, and they feel this pull toward you with the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy. They feel this connection on a much deeper level. I'm getting something to do with telepathy, or to do with love songs here. This person feels your energy more than ever. Last messages here, please. Yeah, Judgment, Sagittarius energy with the Death card, Scorpio energy. You got some big major arcanas coming through in this reading, so there is definitely something life-changing happening to do with a connection, or to do with somebody's love life here. Somebody's felt over it. Not much has been happening, felt quite bored, life's been a bit dull, a bit monotonous, okay? But I'm hearing not much longer. Not much longer. What else here, please? Queen of Cups. You've been wondering when a person is coming through for you, and they're coming in, okay? They are coming in. You're going to have a lot of questions for somebody, but I feel like it's important to kind of hold off on the questions. Like, if you are going to be meeting this person, not necessarily to not ask them and have this conversation, but I feel like in the first instant, it will be important to just kind of assess of a situation and kind of take it from there, and not kind of come through like firing a load of questions left, right, and center, like immediately as you and somebody have sat down to sit face to face with each other, because I feel like that would may not be necessarily off-putting, but it would be maybe a bit uncomfortable. As I say that, everything is fine, Ten of Swords. It's like having these conversations and these questions is absolutely fine, but obviously it may be important to kind of settle into it, rather than to come through straight out the gate with whatever this is. Yeah, there's a timing to this with the Wheel of Fortune, right? But there is definitely another go around here to do with someone's love life, again with the Lovers. I mean, I don't feel like I need to say much more. Gemini energy, Gemini season. Okay, whether that is genuinely to do with a high level soulmate, past life connection, twin flame, somebody you're wanting to have this coming back together again, being on the same wavelength, or whether there is somebody new, or both, and you have the option and you have decisions to make, then that's also coming through. But this is really powerful, guys, okay? This is happening, or starting to happen, in your physical reality after a long time of isolating or being on your own, independent, being single here, you know, abstaining, being celibate, right? Not really feeling like you have much options, but you do with that Seven of Cups. You're about to get a lot more options, okay? You're about to have people kind of hitting you up on your phone, messaging you, or you could be wanting to get out there more and celebrate with friends, or catch up with friends or family, or whatever it is, and it's like, oh, I know so and so, I met them through a friend of a friend, or you know, maybe you meet somebody at work potentially, or whatever. But I'm definitely getting a major change, and sixes are to do with balance, okay? I'm hearing history's not going to repeat itself. History's not going to repeat itself. I feel like the universe is wanting you to know, look, you've done so much healing here, okay? And it's not like they're going to bring somebody in or somebody back around and you're going to have the rug kind of, you know, taken off underneath your feet. It's not going to happen. But there is someone who's getting ready because they want to be beside you. Wow, guys, I know this is a shorter reading than what I usually do, but I don't feel like I need to actually pull any more cards. With what's come through, it's been pretty evident here that there is something quite profound happening about this Gemini season or this Gemini new moon. So even if things don't necessarily immediately happen in the next coming days, it's like it's all kind of unfolding here and moving forward. Wow. So pretty much we have strong Gemini, Aries, um, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, um, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, pretty much most of the signs, to be honest with you, but 333, 33, 222, 444, 44, 13, 13, 313, 919, 999, 717, 777 as well, 111 and 1111 and 1010. But that's going to be the end of the read. So I hope that there were some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself in the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much for those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. I do enjoy reading those, so thank you. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out your zodiac sign readings that I provide for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements to gain further insight for the timeless tarot messages of what you need to hear. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.